come true tonight.
Anything goes on this show. Well, the perfect segue really is American Dreams. And folks, we are celebrating 40 years of American Dreamers. We want to move into an element of the show where we get to talk about three incredible women who had an unbelievable experience. First and foremost, please welcome to the show Nicole, Mackenzie, and Caitlin. Ladies, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, yeah.
We are so excited that you are here. I'd love for you to tell your story because you're holding in your hands something very, very special. Well, I'll let you tell it. How did this come to be?
Oh my goodness, well, it started off as just a university project that we had to do to compete in a competition. And we were all selected by our university. And we ended up meeting Danielle, who we partnered with.
And that, of course, is Danielle of Danielle Nicole Handbags that we love on HSN. So then actually you're going to see some pictures there. Okay, so keep going, keep going. You met her and she was part of the judging panel.
Yeah, so we met Danielle Nicole through the National Retail Federation Student Challenge. And while we were competing, she started showing interest in our product. And yeah, so we kind of partnered from her from there. We're super excited. And all of a sudden we're here now today.
Did you ever think you'd end up on live TV with this incredible creation?
No, it was totally just kind of, it feels very surreal to be here. It just started as a school project and it became this really amazing opportunity that Danielle was fortunate enough to give us, and the National Retail Federation, and now HSN. And so we really hope you guys love this bag as much as we do because it's really cool and it has a lot of special features that we're really excited to talk to you guys about.
Well, ladies, we are over the moon to have you here, honestly. I mean, it is obviously a huge achievement, number one, but number two, you've created something that I think you're going to be impressed with the incredible response you're about to have. Any final words?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're all really excited about one specific feature, and that's this bottom compartment right here.
Do you want to show it right now?
Yeah,
Let's
I
see.
do. Okay, so one of the defining features of our bag is that there's a bottom compartment that you can open without having to tip over the top of your bag at all. So like a traditional weekender or bowling type bag, you have to open it up all the way around. Well, ours has like a mouth opening. So you can put heels, you can put sandals in, your running shoes, your lunch. If you just recently had children, you can put diapers in there. Yeah, so.
It's a smart idea.
Yeah.
Okay, we've waited long enough, folks. We're gonna make this incredible handbag available right now. Amy, I know you're with Danielle. We're excited.
There's a reason why Bergdorf Goodman put her front and center when you walked into their very posh off of Fifth Avenue department store. Do you know she is the youngest designer to ever be in Bergdorf, creating gorgeous handbags. She is the creator and the founder. Her name is Danielle Di Ferrando, and she happened to team up with the National Retail Federation. She was the judge where the students were presenting unique items. Hence, this dream was born. This bag that Danielle's bringing to us, and I just want to flash the left counter. There are 993 of these remaining forever. That's it. There's a reason why Danielle was named Forbes 30 Under 30 for 2015. Oprah, my gosh, Oprah's favorite things time and time again. Oprah's gifts. There's a reason why Oprah ordered 5,000 handbags from her. I am telling you, she is the hottest, most upcoming young designer, and that's why she's always part of my host pick. But this bag, real quick, if you want the ivory that we're holding right here, we're gonna be putting out last call, and as well as the beautiful blush that Danielle's holding. So a lot to talk about. We also have it in black and gray here. This is the most stylish, upscale, expensive bag, but functional.
This, Amy, I am so excited to be here today and to partner with these beautiful, talented girls. They came up with an idea that hasn't been done that grabs my attention. You see how many bags I designed a year, and what was so special was this inside compartment. You can fit a pair of clothes, you can fit your running shoes. If you're going to get a pedicure and you just need to put your flip-flops in here, this holds it. And this is not even the best part, Amy. Look inside.
I know.
Look at how much you can fit inside. It fits a 13-inch laptop, an iPad, umbrella, a comb, interior compartments for your keys, your charger, everything you need.
Tell me this, let's just talk about this, ladies. Let's be honest. Do we have the tote with the bottomless pit? How many of us, when we get ready to leave the house in the morning, we've got like 5 bags. We're like, oh my gosh, what is this? We have a bag for our shoes, our lunch, our change of clothes. You know, we've got all these bags. Or we've got this tote that is this big, and we just throw everything in it and hope in a prayer we find it all, right? This is remarkable. First of all, this is what I call the elegant lady, the first lady look in a handbag. It is clean. You've got structure to this bag, but it's not stiff. When you open this bag, the zipper goes all the way across. So again, everything is easy for you to organize. You've got Danielle Nicole's name on this bag. So again, if you go to Nordstrom's or you go to the high-end department stores, do you know how expensive Danielle Nicole bags are? I know. And today it's $68. So again, if you look at the ivory, you've got the Saffiano texture there, and then you've got the pebbled grain here. So you've got those beautiful looks of texture. Same exact thing when you look at the black one. You've got the soft pebbled leather look, as well as this one has more of a lizard texture to it. Absolutely stunning. With everybody ordering, there's now like 500 left. Okay, I'm sorry we're going so fast. This will sell out. This is limited edition. Last and final chance to pick it up. Here it is in the gray. So you've got that beautiful, like a lighter gray against a softer gray. A very sporty, subtle gray. Great to go into the fall all year round. Look, you can even fit your iPad inside. And it says Danielle, this is a Danielle Nicole bag.
Exclusive to HSN in partnership with the NRF and the beautiful girls from the University of North Tennessee. Texas, sorry.
That's okay. And then 50 left in blush. So last call is going out on that blush. It really is a remarkable bag. What I love about it is I'm gonna put my lunch in the bottom of the bag. How many of us have these huge bags inside of bags, right? Where do you put all of your makeup? You're just reaching for your lipstick, you put it in that bottom compartment. Your hairbrush, maybe it's your curling iron that you wanna take with you. Maybe it's your gym clothes. That bottom zipper allows you to carry all of that without having that bottomless pit. And it's not this oversized tote that overpowers you. So again, this will just about fit anything, but it's organized. You know, it's not just chaos in a bag anymore.
When Caitlin, Mackenzie, and Nicole came to me in New York when I was the judge on the panel, when they showed me this idea, living in the city, going on vacation, going on cruises, traveling, to be able to fit a pair of shoes inside a bag or put my lunch, this is really a 2-in-1 bag. Imagine you don't have to carry a grocery bag if you're a new mom, a working mom, if it's a laptop, if it's so comfortably on a plane, you have a zipper closure. I just want you to see how much you can put inside of this.
But it's lightweight. This bag is not heavy. It's, again, the quality that you're getting with the Danielle Nicole bag, there's a reason why, like I said, at age 18, Danielle made her mark by being one of the youngest handbag designers to sell at the most luxurious, high-end, iconic store in Fifth Avenue in NYC, and it's called Bergdorf Goodman. That's unheard of. There's a reason why Oprah said, I love your bag so much, I want 5,000 of them. There's a reason why Forbes magazine said, hey, she's the one to watch of an upcoming designer, and you're getting her bag under $100 is unheard of. Now it's $68. And again, with everybody ordering, we're gonna be putting out last call. Blush, there's about 20 left. That's it. So again, this is a very special bag because she was able to team up with some very special young designers to create their dreams. And of course, to make your dreams come true, where you can actually carry one very high-end ladylike bag, allowing for easy organization in everything. I wanna go over some of the measurements because the handle drop on this is perfect. You're looking at this at 13 inches, so whether it's over your shoulder or in the crook of your arm, I love that.
It's very elegant, sophisticated, so chic.
Isn't it gorgeous? And the bag itself is 5.5 inches in width, 12.5 inches in height, and 8.5 inches in length. So again, you've got all the pocket interior. We're just about sold out now of that beautiful, what we are calling blush, which you know is so big right now everywhere.
Especially going into fall, you have you can wear with those rich berries, those deep greens, wear with a pair of jeans. I'm wearing it more casual, and look at Amy in this beautiful dress, how you can dress it up, dress it down.
I'm telling you, everything that you want will fit inside this, and it's so lightweight. Look how beautiful that is. Come on. I love that.
And we're about to go into Fashion Week, Amy, and every editor and fashion blogger have been asking for this bag because no one has seen something that you can fit so much inside of it. Your laptop, a pair of shoes, your wine bottle, or if you're going to the movies and sneaking in some treats.
Okay, they're moving us along because it's almost gone. So thank you again for all of your orders as we're celebrating 40 years of making dreams come true here at HSN. This is part of our American Dream series. For more information, you go to hsn.com.